we showed you how to purchase an item for sale, which we did. We purchased print number 3 of this original called Czarina by Vendetta Bella, one of the very first artists on the TreeTrunk platform. So as you can see, we now have the ability to make as many as 8 more prints. And here they are down below, yet to be minted. 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way through 8. You'll notice the numbering. The original is the OG, and then we have 1 through 8 prints. You could a creator can make as many as 10 prints. And in fact, we might be able to see that in other items. Yeah, so here's 10 prints made from a first gen print. So in this case, the artist, Vimal Chandran, decided to create only one first gen print and then allow that print to create 10 more below it. And that's an interesting decision. Ishita Banerjee, she created a number of prints. And as you can see, I have actually purchased one. So you can see that I've got, I own number 4 and then number 5. And I can sell that if I'd like. So I own number 4.5 of this run. So I own the 5th child of the 4th print. And I have made a 5th reprint, or of 5 reprints of that. And I've listed the final layer, which is the 4th generation. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4 generations. And I've listed this 4th generation print for sale already. Now I'm going to go back. I'm going to create some more prints. And to speed this up, I'll just make 2 prints from the one that I've created, but you could make 10 or up to 8 in this case. So I'm just going to hit next. And there it goes with a royalty of 10% set. You can see along the lower left-hand side that the images have been saved, the data has been saved, and now it does take some time. And don't if you feel like this is going on forever, sometimes it really can, and that's because it's interacting with the blockchain and IPFS. But if you're patient, it'll ultimately pop, and you'll have your new prints. So 3.1 here and 3.2 will be now ready to sell. And it's popped up pretty quickly, so now I'm just going to hit confirm. And the first one is printed. Second one's printed and we're done. And now you can see these. I own this piece. And here are my prints, 3.1, 3.2. And by clicking on one, I can just see them in the tree viewer here. The tree viewer will show me what is below each generation selection. So in here, if I wanted to look at what's below print number 1, I can do that. Print number 2, here's print number 3, and you can see it's 2 of the 8 prints are made, and I own them because I made them, of course. So now I'm going to sell it. And to sell it, I'm going to simply set a price, and I better make a price that I can afford over here. Let's see how much I have in ETH. You'll see, notice that this says Matic. Sometimes the MetaMask will display these differently, but the blue icon is your gas, and the Ethereum icon is your ETH on Polygon. So I have 0.08 ETH on Polygon. So I better make this 0.01. Just to make sure that it works, or I could make it up to 0.08, but I want a little ETH left over there. So, and notice that this says reserved for specific buyer. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go over here and get my account number, and I'm going to plug it in there. I'm going to make sure to copy this link, the NFT link. And I'm going to send that if I wanted to make a private sale where only this private person can buy that zero point zero 0.01 ETH item, then that's no problem. I'm going to sell it to them, but I'm going to send them this link, and that will give them, by email, and that will alert them that they have a private sale waiting for them, and they are the only ones that will be able to see that sale. Anybody will see the item, but nobody will be able to buy it. So I'm going to complete the listing. Make sure I've copied that again. And complete the listing. And here we go. These are pretty fast. It's always advisable to have at least 0.2 Matic in your MetaMask account for any transaction. So make sure you have that topped up. Matic is very inexpensive these days, and normally, even under normal circumstances, very inexpensive. We're talking about pennies, or less than $1 for anything that we're seeing here. And so now we are going to go over here, and we're noticing that we have, if we go to the marketplace, and in fact, I can put the link right in here. That should take me right to, yep, there it is. So you can see that this one has been created and owned by me, John Wolpert, at 0.01 ETH. And I'm going to buy that. And I have purchased the item. That process will go through. It's confirming. And now I owned by you, it says right there, I own the 3.1 Zarina. And now I could then continue to make my own prints and earn royalties. And as you can see, I get a 10% royalty for doing that. When I sell any of the immediate children, so if I make any of these prints, I'll make all of the revenue from selling those prints minus the 10% royalty to the person that owns number 3, my parentage. And then the original owner will get their royalty from that. So if we go back over here, we can see how that looks. And in fact, you can see the royalties received. What's not shown this is important, is the sales amount that you go into MetaMask for. It's oddly not as easy. So you can see that that my ETH has gone up due to the transactions for the direct purchases. So the only things that the earnings will show are my royalties from subsequent sales, or the sale of prints that are below mine. So here I can claim. So now these are sitting safe and sound in the on the blockchain, in the smart contract, ready for me to claim. So I can just claim those that Matic, or that ETH for me. And that's going now into my personal wallet. So whenever you make royalties, you can claim them. And until you claim them, they're just sitting on the blockchain, ready for you to do that, safe and sound. And that's it. I've claimed my royalties. I've earned my ETH for the direct sale here of the Zarina, which I sold for 0.01 ETH. So I received that and the royalties from it. And that's as far as it goes. That is as easy as it is. We're still in the world of Web3, so there's lots of interactions with the blockchain. Things can be faster or slower, depending on the conditions of the network. But in general, this is exactly how it's supposed to work. So in this case, the marketplace is filling up with artists. This is the first day, and you'll see that we have 4 artists on just here on the very first few hours of the site. And I just bought, printed, minted, sold, and earned royalties all in the last few minutes. If you like these videos, please like and subscribe and let people know to come to TreeTrunk.io. I'll see you in the next video.